Greetings ladies and gentlemen, my name is GRM Adrian and I welcome you back to my channel. We're taking a look at Ubisoft's latest title, For Honor, which recently finished its closed beta testing. I've been following this game ever since they announced it back in 2015 because For Honor looks like the melee warfare game that I've always wanted. If you've ever played or seen Chivalry Warfare, then you should have an idea of what to expect, but multiplied by 1,000. For Honor is taking this genre places and I'm really excited with what I saw in closed beta. Unfortunately, the hours of footage I recorded from the early days of closed beta are unusable because I am an idiot and I had to get some last minute replacement footage, so I do apologize for not being able to show the game off some more. Okay, so what's For Honor all about? For Honor is an online action fighting game and you represent one of 3 factions that can play as the samurai, the Vikings, or the knights in this medieval fantasy world. I think the devs described it best when calling For Honor a shooter type game with swords. The main attraction here and at the heart of the game is the melee combat system that's being dubbed the art of battle. And I feel they got the art part right because the combat system feels expertly designed and great fun to play. It's simple and deep at the same time, and the complexity is down to the developer's drive to make the combat as realistic as possible. Sure, you can spam to left-click attacks, but you'll be dead in seconds. You actually have to get into fighting stance and have some control over where to place your sword arm, to the left, to the right, or on top to anticipate hits, throw up blocks, and make melee attacks. And those are just the basics. You can almost feel the weight of every hit you throw or block, and that's what I enjoy the most. For Honor has a few different classes that are somewhat consistent across the 3 factions, just named differently. There's balanced warrior classes that can do most things decently, and there are heavier classes that are slow but can take and dish a lot of punishment. And then there are skill sets for those classes that you have to memorize and execute on the battlefield. There's a lot of positives about the combat system and you have to experience it to get a sense of just how well thought out and executed the combat system is. And the best part is it works in all of the multiplayer game modes such as Dominion, 4 vs 4, 2 vs 2 brawls, or 1v1 duels. There's even friendly fire, so swinging your weapons wildly around teammates will actually hurt them. Haha, go figure. The customization aspect for multiplayer is also fun. You can mess with genders, armor, sigils, and more. The maps are big, well designed to feel immersive, and you can't help but soak in the setting. Graphics are excellent, but you expect that from a AAA game. Outside of multiplayer, there will be a single-player story campaign, but I'm not sure what that's gonna be like, so stay tuned. Anyhow, the open beta is coming up in a few days, and if you are interested, I do recommend getting in and checking For Honor out before release to decide if you really like and want to purchase the game. Because unfortunately, this is a Ubisoft game, which means AAA title, and the base retail price of For Honor will cost 59 euros, which means approximately $65 US or 280 Malaysian ringgit. Yes, it's going to be pricey. Price aside, I don't often say it, but I'm happy to pay for what the game will offer. It's different, it's refreshing, and because of the deep combat system in place that works so well in a group PvP environment, and on top of having a single-player story campaign, there's hours of content here that will satisfy me whenever I have the urge to kill and die in honorably gory ways. I wanted to like this game, and I had my reservations before because I just couldn't see how Ubisoft would take a non-open world sandbox game seriously. But in the case of For Honor, it's a damn good fighting game. I like it, and I'll hand it to you, Ubisoft. Anyway, I do expect to get involved heavily in the coming open beta, so make sure you like the video and stay subscribed to the channel to see more. Once again, my name is GRM Adrian, and I thank you for watching. You've reached the end screen of the video. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you click the button in the middle. If you want to watch more, click the videos playing to the left or to the right. Come by, comrade!